Alright, so the first thing, as soon as I pulled it out of the package, that I noticed was material. I have another Gonex bag, slightly different design, and also a Snowwell bag, also of slightly different design. Now those two other bags, what they share is, but the material is stiffer, more crinkly. As soon as I pulled this out and held it in my hands, I already immediately recognized, wow, this material is far softer to the feel, more flexible, and the stitching is different. You can see here on the camera, those other two bags, the other one also by Gonex and the Snowwell one, they use square stitching. One having larger squares and then another having much smaller squares, but it's all square stitching. However, this is an X stitching, which I'm guessing probably is the reason why it just feels so much nicer to the skin, much more flexible, not that crinkly grocery bag sound. And as you can see, it is quite portable. And we'll go ahead and pull it out here. Very simple little travel bag. Of course, this front pocket you can use to put keys and cash and what have you, and then pops right inside there. And as you can hear, it's still a little crinkly, which is only to be expected with this very lightweight material, but it just feels so much more nicer to the feel than those others did. And I mean, the Snowwell one sounded like, I was folding a tarp. So good stitching all around, smooth zipper action, pretty much one-handed. It's got double zippers, and they both have little hard plastic fobs on them. Alright, so mesh bag, and the stitching is really good. Very clean stitching. I had just looked at a messenger bag that had, was pretty neat, had lots of pockets, but the stitching was like, nah, lots of threads all over the place. I must have spent 10 minutes clipping threads. Not a single one on this one. Not a single thread, which is kind of ironic because that other bag cost like 3 times as much as this. So yeah, very clean stitching. I love green. So this is going to be mine. Oh, all right. So I missed one. There's one dangling thread over there. Still one out of. That's the only one it looks like, though. Good amount of room. And when you do this is just as a side note, when you do come across loose threads, this is experience born out of a career in the Navy. Don't ever use fingernail clippers. That's what I did in the beginning, but I learned the hard way. Don't use fingernail clippers. Use a small pair of scissors and just sit there and, trim them at the base. That's your best bet. Okay, so those were the only one I found, though. It's still very, very good. Good, strong. You use a single stitching along the edges here. And we'll definitely do the trick. I dig it. Alright, you guys have yourself a great one.